Hi everybody, it's September the 9th 2023 and we're here in tour headquarters, North Wales, and it's a lovely sunny day at the end of September, and we've got about 8 weeks before Lawrence is shipping his bike out to Australia, so we thought we'd do a quick video on his bike before it gets sent off, and hopefully we'll see it in Australia. So here's the wonderful beast. Here's the rest of the crew, all looking good in their t-shirts. So Lawrence, do you want to give us a bit of a talk through on your beast?
No problem. What do you want to know, Richard?
Yeah, so let's talk about a few of the mods that you've done from the standard bike. Well, obviously it's a BMW GS 1250,
Yeah,
2019 model, isn't it?
That's it.
So adventure. So it's got the long range tank on it. What else have you put on it?
So most of the modifications are to do with luggage and protecting the bikes. So we were both down in ABR this year, and we spoke to Sam at BMW Off-Road. He had some really good tips for us. He said that we need to protect any areas that can stop us. So things like levers, engine guards, in terms of spare parts, take any parts that that can get us back on the road again, so like broken levers, anything like that. So we've got minimal spare parts, and everything's pretty well protected.
Okay, so I see you've swapped out the factory original handlebar guards for the Bark Busters.
For the Bark Busters, actually from Australia.
Yeah.
But bought in this country. So
So you got the storm protectors on the
that's
front.
it. I had the original white BMW guards on with some Givy extensions. They weren't particularly good. I found those to be quite fragile. So these we use something similar when we're riding off-road enduros. So we know how tough these are. So these are a great protection for the levers. And in terms of levers as well, I don't know if you can see in there, Richard, we've just fitted some Puge adjustable levers. And then what we've done then, we've kept the standard BMW ones, we've kept them as spares, so we'll be taking those with us.
That's a good idea.
That's a really good addition.
Yeah. And
then for engine guards, we went to Outback Motor Trek for theirs, and you can see they're a lot more substantial and better braced than the original BMW items.
Yeah, so we saw those. We thought the factory originals didn't actually give enough protection to the cylinder heads that do pop out a bit on these bikes.
That's right. So there was no bracing here, so this part could fold into the cylinder head. So you can buy an additional brace for the standard bars, but we've just changed them outright. I think you're going to buy the same ones in Australia. Far more substantial, plenty of guarding there, and a much bigger bash plate underneath. I don't know whether you can see that.
So that came part of the...
That was all part of it. Yeah. So the upper bars, the engine bars, and then a much bigger bash plate that covers the whole of the underneath.
That is much more substantial. There was a great video on their site of them dragging one of these bikes, throwing it on the gravel and then dragging it.
It's actually the owner's Africa Twin as well. Yeah. That's a really good video.
It is, yeah. That's what kind of sealed it for me, that they were prepared to do it to their own bike, to believe in it.
So in terms of protection, extra protection, just these little crash bobbins.
Yeah.
And we've got the same to the back.
Yeah,
and that's pretty much it really in terms of.
It looks like you put on some additional protection at the front on the clutch cover.
That's been on for a while now. Yeah, so that just protects the bottom half of the engine cover, and we've got the extension to the front mud guard as well. So that's been on really from when I bought it in 2019.
Yeah, looks like a good idea. And obviously your headlight protector.
That's been on since 2019.
Yeah, that's good. And obviously got the Akrapovic exhaust. Is that a titanium? Is it? Titanium exhaust?
Yeah, but you'll have to edit that bit. It is Akrapovic, yes.
Okay, so now
that was done. That was done at the factory. That's a factory option.
Nice. Yeah. And then talk us through these interesting additions here.
Yeah, so this was we actually had this bike on a stand at the ABR festival. And these highway pegs were actually they were quite a highlight. There was a lot of questions about these, and the only reason they're on there is because I've got because I'm 60 and I've got a dodgy knee. These highway pegs allow me to stretch my legs.
So stop you getting cramp, is that right?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's good. And you got those on both sides, I see.
Yeah, lifesavers.
Yeah, they're really good. They're quite nice bits of kit, those, aren't they?
They fold that away nice and neat.
Yeah. And looks like you've got a nice comfy seat there. That doesn't look like the standard one either.
No, that's not. So we got this from Nippy Norman's. The jury's out at the moment because I haven't used it often enough yet to make a proper judgment, have proper judgment on it. But it's pretty good so far. The only comments I've had from Linda on the back is that there's a lot more separation between me and her because of this hump. I tend to sit a little bit further forward, so we'll have to work on that as the journey progresses. But that's the only comment from Linda.
Yeah.
But Linda tends to sit back against these pads anyway.
Yeah, for me it's a big part. The comfort. We're riding some like 30-odd thousand miles pretty much every day, and we've got to protect that sore ass.
And they're certainly a lot wider. Yeah. So what I would say, you would have to be very careful. I'm not too bad. I'm 6'3", so it is not too bad for me. So, but if you're a shorter rider, the seats are a lot wider. So you would need to be sure that you can get your feet on the ground. Yeah. with the wider seat. But pretty good. I mean, it's been pretty good so far.
Okay. So talk me through your selection of luggage.
So the luggage. All the mods you've seen so far. We've paid for them. I'm a very what's the word? No. I'm very lucky to know Joss, who's the owner of Shad UK. So he actually uses this bike on his stand at ABR at the NEC, and the deal is whatever luggage he fits, I can keep. So the luggage I haven't had to pay for, but it's absolutely perfect for the trip we've got planned. Yeah. So we've got the extra, we've got the large tank bag. This is the latest version. So it's simply press a button, pop it off.
That's really good, isn't it?
There's your fuel tank. That's all that's left on the bike.
What are you going to keep in that? Do you know yet?
So in here we'll obviously have documentation, passports, wallet, phone. We've got a charging point there. We're going to run a lead to the inside so I can charge my phone on the go. Camera, anything that we need to have to hand pretty quickly. Yeah. So that's been a really good addition. It looks tall, but on the bike, it doesn't interfere with any of the screens at all. Yeah.
Well, why didn't we opt for hard luggage?
So yeah, we come back to we have actually got hard luggage. The first year Joss had the bike on the stand, he did fit hard luggage, but we just felt for this trip, if there's any element of off-road, if we do go over, which hopefully we don't, we did feel that any hard luggage could be compromised. So if we go over with these, if they do get damaged, we do need to repair them, we can always just wrap a bit of duct tape around and we can get back to get them repaired.
So those are the Shad TR40s, are they?
These are Shad TR40s, a great bit of kit. There's actually another pouch to fit on the back as well. So that will have anything that, this will have our water bottles, anything that we need to be quickly accessible. These are lockable on the bikes. So nobody can get into these. These are locked on now, so nobody can have to get the pannier off or get into them. So we've been really pleased with these. We've used these for a few weeks now, and they're a great bit of kit.
That's great. And you've got a good size top box on the back there.
Yes, we've got it's the 55 litre aluminium top box. And again, that's been really good. That just stays on the bike all the time now. If I'm riding at home in Wales, I would take the panniers off and just have the top box on, and that's been. You can get 2 full-size helmets. Linda and I both got. Well, I've got an adventure helmet. Linda's got the Schubert, and we can get two helmets inside the box. That's a really good bit of kit. On top of that, this is not Shad. We were looking for. We wouldn't normally ride with any sort of weight this high up, but because we need space for camping gear, we've got all our lightweight stuff, all the sleeping bags, any pillow, anything at all. It's only lightweight stuff that's going in high up. This one, this bag's made by Oxford. Bought this online last week, and it looks really substantial. I'm really quite pleased with that.
Really waterproof and nice.
It actually fits on very well. There's 4 lugs on the shad top box, and I've actually done some secret securing there, so nobody can come along and just take this off. And then just for a bit of extra support, we've gone for the rock straps over the whole lot, just to keep everything in place.
Yeah. Looks great. Looks like a great setup. So it's obviously all got the mod cons of the BMW with heated grips for when we're heading over some of the high passes in China.
That's it. We've got it's a pretty much standard screen apart from being black. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah,
looking good. We're good to go.
So yeah, it's getting shipped out hopefully in
this month.
Sorry?
This month it gets shipped out.
That's right.
Yeah, so we're going up to Scotland next week on it. So we'll test everything. We've got a week around Scotland, and then hopefully when we come back, it's Moto Freight are going to be the shipping company of choice. They'll be shipping it to Sydney for us.
That's great, and hopefully arrive there in January. And then you'll be coming over in January, and we're departing, planned date 1st of February.
1st of February, that's it.
So if you enjoyed the video, guys, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget our good causes that we're supporting, Sight Savers and Wheels for All. A couple of good charities available, details on our website. All right, guys, catch you later.